I'm Jen Balkis Agnia. In this video, I will talk about Ramadan. And I will tell you some points about Ramadan. The first is, what is Ramadan? Ramadan is the most sacred month of the year in Islamic culture. Muslims observe the month of Ramadan to mark that Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala gave that the first chapter of the Quran to the Prophet Muhammad. During Ramadan, Muslims are fasting, abstain from pleasures, and pray to become closer to God. It is also a time for families to gather and celebrate. The second point is, why do Muslims fast? In Islam, the fast is intended to bring the faithful closer to God and to remind them of the suffering of these less fortunate. Fasting during Ramadan is one of the 5 pillars in Islam. Muslims around the world must be fasting in Ramadan. The point is, how do Muslims fast? Muslims abstain eating and drinking from dawn till dusk for the entire month of Ramadan. It's not enough to just avoid food and drinks during the day itself. Spouses must abstain from sexual intercourse during the day, and Muslims who fast shouldn't engage in road rage, cursing, fighting, or gossiping. For the fast, Muslims eat what is commonly called sahur. Sahur is a pre-dawn meal of power foods to get them through the day. Next is, how do Muslims break the fast? Traditionally break their fast like Prophet Muhammad did, with a sip of water and some date fruits at sunset. After a sunset prayer or Maghrib, a large feast known as iftar is served with family or friends. Across the Muslim world, mosques and organizations set up tents and tables for the public to eat free iftar meals every night of Ramadan. Can Muslims be exempted from fasting? Yes, there are exceptions for children, the elderly, the sick, women who are pregnant or menstruating, and people who are traveling. The sixth point, what are some Ramadan traditions? The start of the month is welcomed with some greetings like Ramadan Mubarak or Selamat menunaikan ibadah puasa in Indonesia, and another hallmark of Ramadan is nightly prayer at the mosque called Tarawih. In Egypt, a common sight during Ramadan is a lantern called tanus, which can be seen hanging in window shops or balconies. In the Arabian Gulf countries, wealthy sheikhs hold majalises where they open their doors for people to pass by all hours of the night for food, tea, coffee, and conversations. The point is, how do Muslims mark the end of the Ramadan? The end of Ramadan is marked by Lailatul Qadr, or the Night of Destiny, which falls during the last 10 nights of Ramadan. The end of Ramadan is celebrated by Idul Fitri. Muslims attend early morning Eid prayer the day after Ramadan, and then they visit their families' houses to silaturahim. That's all about the Ramadan. Hope you enjoy this video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.